Movie summary, Bad Boys, 1995. Best friends Marcus Burnett and Mike Lowry are detectives in the narcotics division of the Miami Police Department. While arguing at Mike Lowry's car, two gang members points guns on them and demands them to get out of the car. Outside the car while guns are pointed on them, they manage to fight back and knock the two gang members. One night, $100 million worth of mafia-seized heroin is stolen from a secure police vault. This represents a significant setback for Marcus and Mike, as it was the largest drug bust of their careers. Captain Allison Sinclair, the Internal Affairs top watchdog, suspects that it was an inside job and she's gonna find out about it. Captain Conrad Howard explains to them that they have 72 hours before the FBI and the DEA will shut down the narcotics division. The investigation proceeds with Mike and Marcus calling in on their old informants. They go to Jojo, a former chemist and drug convict who now works at a tire shop. Jojo tells them that he is not into drugs anymore. Marcus and Mike go to a boxing and weights gym, and they find Maxie Max Logan, Mike's ex-girlfriend. Mike asks Max to look for people who are newly rich and therefore suspects. Mike and Marcus go to the air conditioning contractor Manuel Arona to question him, but they found him dead. Max gets herself and her best friend Julie Mott hired as escorts by Eddie Dominguez, a crooked former cop and part of the coup. Eddie's boss, French drug kingpin Fauchet, and his henchman Casper, Ferguson and Noah Trafficante do not want the coup to be endangered by outsider members who know nothing of the deal. Therefore, Fauchet shoots Max, killing her, and Ferguson shoots Eddie Dominguez, killing him. After witnessing the murder, Julie manages to escape by jumping to a swimming pool below from the roof. Lois Fields, the madam who hired Julie and Max, is disposed of by Noah, who then knocks out Mike as he investigates Max's death. Julie Mott contacts the police station and says she wants to talk to Detective Mike Lowry. However, Mike is not there because he is following up the lead on Lois Fields. Captain Conrad Howard forces Marcus to impersonate Mike to get Julie Mott to cooperate. Marcus, acting as Mike Lowry, then goes to Julie's apartment. Marcus manages to convince Julie that he is Mike Lowry, and together they escape from Julie's apartment, after a shootout during which Marcus manages to kill Cooney, one of Fauchet's cronies. In order to continue the deception, Marcus and Mike switch lives, so Marcus brings Julie with her dogs to Mike Lowry's residence. In a basketball gym, Captain Conrad Howard instructs Marcus to be Mike and Mike to be Marcus until Julie identifies the shooters of Max. Marcus tells his family he is going to Cleveland for another drug case, leaving Mike to stay with them. Julie identifies Noah Trafficante, while looking through mugshots. The two cops then head off to Club Hell, one of his known hangouts. At the Club Hell, Casper sees Marcus. They followed Marcus at the men's restroom, then there is a fight between Marcus and Casper. Marcus knocks Casper out. Unbeknownst to them, Julie has followed, eager to dish out revenge on Fauchet for killing Max. Julie Mott then aims her gun at Fauchet, but the two cops intervene. In the following car chase, Noah was killed by Mike. All three managed to escape. The incident is caught on camera by a news helicopter. Mike and Marcus decide to visit Jojo again. After an aggressive and convincing good cop bad cop act from Mike and Marcus, Jojo tells them the location of the chemist who is cutting the stolen drugs. After staking out his residence, they follow him to where Fauchet is hiding the drugs. They return to Mike's residence with Julie. Meanwhile, Marcus' wife and his two children watch a news report about what happened near the Club Hell. Knowing that Marcus is not in Cleveland, Teresa visits Mike's residence and finds her husband there. This confirms Julie's suspicion that Mike and Marcus have been impersonating each other. This causes Julie to storm off, but Fauchet and his gang arrive at Mike's apartment and kidnap Julie. Marcus and Mike try to rescue Julie but failed. Because the only witness was kidnapped and South Beach was turned into a war zone, Internal Affairs reassigns all members of the narcotics division, effectively shutting them down, but Captain Howard delays the order. He explains to the two that Julie will be killed anyway in 4 hours. They will not walk away from incoming bust, they have 2 hours to find them. With help from a prisoner named Fletcher, they access Dominguez's police database profile and learn that the police secretary Francine is Eddie Dominguez's former girlfriend. Francine explains that she was blackmailed by Fochet and Dominguez for narcotics information after they took nude photos of her threatening to post them at her kid's school. Marcus, Mike and two other detectives, Sanchez and Ruiz, organize a plan to stop the criminals from killing Julie and selling the drugs. A final shootout erupts between the group of cops and the drug dealers at Opa-locka Executive Airport. Marcus is shot in the leg while saving Julie from Fochet. However, he successfully eliminates Casper by shooting nearby ether barrels, resulting in an explosion that takes out Casper and several surrounding thugs. After Mike destroys Ferguson, he attempts to catch Fochet, who shoots Mike while fleeing the building, which is now on fire, but he is rescued by Marcus and Julie, who left to get Mike's car. Marcus as Mike and Julie pursue Fochet in his Shelby Cobra AC-427 using Mike's Porsche 911 Turbo. Marcus collides with Fochet, sending him into a caution concrete barrier, but he narrowly escapes the wreckage. As he attempts to flee, Mike shoots Fochet in the leg, wounding him. Realizing he is cornered, Fochet tries to provoke Mike into killing him, a revenge act for Max's murder, but Marcus intervenes. While on the ground, Fochet draws a concealed weapon and aims at Marcus. However, noticing the reflection on his partner's forehead, Mike swiftly turns and fires at Fochet multiple times, fatally killing him. Later, after Marcus and Mike express their brotherly affection and relief at having survived the gunfight, Marcus handcuffs Julie to Mike, then leaves, seeking some invaluable time with his wife to reconcile with her for his actions.